Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. On this beautiful, beautiful Saturday. It is Saturday. I'm excited. I'm actually very excited because it's Saturday. I want to talk to you guys just a little bit. I know I haven't been going live in a while. It's been a minute, so I apologize. But I will be starting to go live a little bit more. I know it's been a lot going on. A lot of stuff I've been having to take care of, things I've been doing within my own life, within whether it's personal, whether it's business, just taking care of everything, getting this 2025 the way it should be, and looking out for the people who are attached to me. Because I'm a true believer that anyone attached to me will win. Okay. So it's important that I invest and make the sacrifices so that I can make that statement always a reality and to be true that I am doing the things that I can do to change people's lives because that's what I'm about. As you come in, you know the drill. Let me know where you are tuning in from. City and state or country. Let me know where you are tuning in from. I know you guys are tuning in from all over the world. Drop it in the comments below. City and state. I am live from Sandy Springs, Georgia. You all, Sandy Springs, Georgia. This is where I am right now. It is a blessing to be alive. It's a blessing to be able to just breathe in, breathe in. And one thing about it, I want you guys to think about the aura that you give off when you go into rooms, when you go around people, when you go out into the world, when you step off your front steps and you go into the world. What aura are you giving out? What spirit do you bring into rooms? How do you present yourself into a room? And I want you guys to start bringing great energy. Energy. I can't say this enough. I'm an energy girl. Okay. I'm going to tell you guys that first and foremost, I'm a strong energy girl. And what does that mean? I like to bring the energy. Anybody I'm around, anyone who comes around me or come around me must bring energy. I do not like people around me that just sit around. Woe is me. Life is so bad. I just went through so much. Let me tell you something. Everybody who walks this earth has a story. Now, let's just be transparent. It's not that I'm not compassionate, because I'm extremely compassionate. But everybody that walks this earth has a story. So to do the woe is me, a lot of times all you're doing is scaring people from being around you because they know when they come around you, it's going to be that negative energy, that depressing energy, the energy that brings people down. When you're going through some of your toughest times, sometimes it may be good to take a look at yourself in the mirror and really analyze, how can I fix things? And if you ever get to a point where you say, I don't know the answer to that. I'm dark. I'm in a dark place. I don't know. Go to God. Go to God. Ask God for strength, ask God for guidance, and get through it. Because we're living in times right now, you guys, it's dark times. It is. Financially, a lot of people are not doing well. They can make it look good. People can make it look good on social media. They can, it looks good. But at the end of the day, what is really going on? And that's the question that we would have to ask. What is really going on? Um, because the truth is, ever since we voted for our new president, for those who voted for him, I'm not going to get into who voted for him, who didn't. That's neither here nor there. He is our president. And with the things that's going on in government and in office right now, and the things that's going on the jobs, corporate offices and things of that nature, and all these different businesses, the layoffs are crazy. The layoffs are astronomical right now. They're astronomical. Um, and I'm not talking about just low end jobs or anything like that. I'm talking about people with really great jobs are losing their livelihood, their way to take care of their families right now. Now, we can make it fun. We can joke. We can laugh. We can crack jokes all day on Facebook. We can crack jokes all day on whatever social media site it is that you use. Yes, we can escape reality. I think a lot of times social media is just a way to escape reality. And a lot of times people use it to escape the pains of what's going on in their own households. And right now, what's going on in people's households, they don't have enough money to feed their families. They don't have enough money to live the life they desire. They do not have the money to enjoy life. Most people are just surviving right now. They're living paycheck to paycheck. And we live in a world right now that you don't know if that next paycheck will come because of the fact people are getting laid off and fired at rapid numbers. Rampant numbers. So when I say job security is not what it used to be, I mean, job security has always been something that it can change. We all know that. But in these times right now where money is of the essence and these companies don't have the money to do certain things, what do you think they're going to do first? They're going to get rid of the employees. And usually what happens is when it comes to corporate companies and jobs, what they do is they usually get rid of management first. And by management, I'm talking about the people with the degrees, the people that are degreed up, just being transparent. People that are usually on the phones answering calls, people that's doing those type of entry level jobs, they usually keep those people. I'm going to tell you the truth. Let's just be all the way transparent. What companies do is they'll keep those people because they need them. They still need people to answer phones for customers and things like that. But when it comes to management, usually they let go of those people first. And these are the people that usually have the nice degrees, went to school, did everything were supposed to do to make sure that they're okay and able to provide for their families. Well, we live in a world now that you cannot rely on a job and you cannot rely on the government to think that is going to take care of you and your family. You can't do it anymore. I'm sorry. You cannot trust everything on a job and on the government to take care of you and your family. Hello, Ahmed. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Thank you so much for asking. Hello, Ryan. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. As you guys come in, let me know where you're tuning in from, city and state or country. Let me know where you're tuning in from, city and state or country. Let me know how you are enjoying your beautiful Saturday. So getting back to the talk on the plan B. So with all this going on, with so many things, so many executive orders going into place, so many laws are trying to be changed, so many changes in finances, why are we not making changes in our finances in our home? Why are we saying, okay, everybody else is making changes. Trump is signing executive orders all the time. Why am I not making changes in my life? That's a question we need to ask. Why am I not making the necessary changes I need to make in my own life right here, right now? If the government's making changes, if my job is making changes, they're putting in new rules, they're getting rid of. This is what my job told me today. And it wasn't today. I think it was a couple weeks ago. And some of you guys know where I work, some of you guys don't. I'm not going to put it in this broadcast because at the end of the day, who knows who's listening. But what they told me was, you guys have got to get your stats in order, get your numbers in order, because we're going to get rid of what we call the low hanging fruit. And they had no problem saying that. And people have been tossing around that term a lot lately. I heard Trump say it. I've heard other people say it. And then when my job said it, it was like, too many people are saying this. So it must be, it's something going on, something in the water here. But that's really what's happening in the world right now. That's really what's happening in the United States of America. Companies, jobs, all these people are quote unquote getting rid of the low hanging fruit. And if that be the case, if they think you are low hanging and they fire you and you don't have your plan B set up, what are you going to do for you and your family? What is your plan B? How are you going to provide for your family? How are you going to take care of your family? I was once told if you don't have, and this was back in the 90s, you guys. This is when I was young. I was told if you don't have $20,000 put up, saved up in a bank, then you are not set if an emergency happens. That was in the 90s. I'm pretty sure $20,000 in a bank right now in 2025 is like something you can blow in just 2 days or even a day if you got a lot of debt. Some people may need $20,000 just to pay off all the debt they have in credit card debt right now. I'm telling you, people can make it look good on social media, but a lot of times people are in high credit card debt just to make it look good to impress others. When the truth is, we need to stop impressing others and start taking care of ourselves and start taking care of our families and leave our children generational wealth. Stop having your children set up a GoFundMe. If I have to see another GoFundMe when there are so many things out here in this world right now, you can literally go on the internet and do what I'm doing right now and go live and make money. You can generate money just talking to a camera right now. You can generate money opening. Do you know how many times I'm looking at my Facebook timeline and people are at massive numbers trying to tell you, I have an opportunity for you. I have a business that can allot you this many streams of income. I know I do it. You guys know I'm a travel business owner. I'm a professional network marketer. What I do is help the average person earn above average income, tapping into residual and passive income in the travel industry. That's what I do. I help people make generational wealth. So if you're seeing all that going up and down your timeline all the time and you're not taking advantage, but you're still relying on that job and cracking jokes on Facebook all day, but not thinking about your future, the time is now to think about your future, especially my millennials. If you are a millennial, you got money in 401k, you're seeing all these things going on in the world, you should be paying attention to your finances. You should be paying attention to what do I have set up for myself and for my children. How am I going to get through the next 10 years, not just the next month? You should not be thinking month to month. You should be thinking decade, really to decade. That's how rich, wealthy people think. They think decade to decade. Poor people, they think day to day, how to just get through the day. That's it. How do I get through the day? How can I make some money real quick, pay some stuff, get me something to eat, do it all over again tomorrow? That's really how some people live their lives. And I'm telling you, you can live in abundance. You do not have to live like that. But you have to make a decision here and now in 2025, while the government's making changes, while your job's making changes, while the world is making changes. Are you ready to make a change in your life? Are you ready to make a change? Hello, Centrine. How are you doing? I hope all is well. If you're ready to make a change in your life, put 1111 in the comments right here, right now. If you are ready for a change, you want to change your financial background, you want to create generational wealth, you want to change your life forever starting here today on this Saturday, put 1111 in the comments right here, right now. And let me know where you're tuning in from. I'm not going to take up too much of you guys' time because, of course, as you know, I have a lot of people I'm here to help and a lot of people I have to help. Today, I'm actually going to be doing a presentation with my business partners. There's going to be a couple of my business partners doing a presentation today at 2 p.m. Eastern today. If you want to tap in and hear how you can change your life and be able to tap into up to 8 streams of income, create generational wealth for your families, put 1111 in the comments or send me a direct message right here, right now. Let's change your life today. I love you all. Think of your plan B, whether it's something I offer or whether it's something else out there in the world. Make sure, if it's one thing I want to leave with, make sure you have a plan B. Kiss your kids, hug your husband, love your wife. Everything will be quite all right. Trust me. I love you all. You have no choice but to love me back.